Hello everybody, Mark here. Today I'm going to be having another, what is it? It's the roast chicken. Now you may imagine this with one of those aluminium trays. Alright, it's an aluminium tray with 2 chicken breasts in it, bacon and a couple of sausages and some stuffing in it. Okay, it comes in its own tray. You take it out here and you put it in the oven. It's all good. Now it's as normal, £2. Well, actually it's £4, but I got it for £2. There we are. So that's a bargain there. I've had this in the freezer for a few weeks, well, a week or two. So I thought I'd pull that out, make some room, and also as an extra bonus, just a couple of weeks ago, I bought 6. I'm sorry, I take this label partly off. Well, yeah, what it is, this, I thought there was going to be some kind of, tell you what kind of sausages, but it says 6 pork sausages there. Originally £3, got them for £1.50. So, I used up 3 of these a couple of weeks ago when I bought them. And the other 3 have been in the freezer, which have gone in with the chicken and bacon and a couple of sausages and the stuffing. So that'll be an extra 3 sausages. I think they're, let's see, coarse cut pork sausages, lightly seasoned with a delicious flavour. Oh, sorry, for a delicious flavour. 93% pork. Okay, so that should be interesting. Originally they were 400 grams. For 6. What's that? That's 200 grams for 3. Yeah. Anyway. RSPCA assured, it says on there. Anyway, so yeah, $2.99. I got them for $1.50, so that's half price on there. So that's all good. The vegetables are in the microwave. The vegetables, I've got roast potatoes and parsnips. Now they were the frozen ones, and I put the required amount into a bowl, put them in the microwave for approximately 10 minutes. Then took them out, put them into the aluminium tray that you've seen before. Similar to this is what that chicken came in that I showed you about. Okay, yeah, but then put them in here, put them in the oven. And actually, what am I saying? Oh, the vegetables, yeah, the vegetables are the potatoes and parsnips and... They were the frozen ones, and also I got frozen peas, frozen sweet corn, and frozen Brussels sprouts. There we go. I seem to favour the frozen one. I used to have cans. I got a lot of viewers out there recommended that I go onto the fresh. So I did the fresh, and now I've gone onto fresh frozen. Right. So you know you can buy bigger amounts. You can they last longer because you can just take. Instead of having to use it in a certain amount of time, you can, at least with frozen, you can take a little bit of, a little bit of 6 things, like the peas and the sweet corn and the Brussels sprouts and the broccoli. I haven't got broccoli today because I've got some of it. I've actually got some unfrozen stuff, which I'm going to be using in the food challenge, the Asda food challenge starting tomorrow. So, but yeah, with frozen, you can buy little amounts. Or use little amounts. There we go. So that's the potatoes, Brussels sprouts, peas, sweet corn. Okay. Now I'm going to put that down here. I've got the vegetables. Oh, sorry, the water I use for the vegetables. I'm going to be using in the gravy. All I've got to do now is try and measure half a pint. There. Okay, so that's half a pint of gravy with 4 teaspoons of powder. This is the Bisto. The thing is, it's difficult to find a shop brand of this, I seem to find. I'm going to buy some more of that tomorrow because I'm nearly out. And there. The the water from the vegetables gets used to the gravy, so it adds to the flavour. It really does add to the flavour, it's good. See, this is onion gravy to begin with, and now it's got the water from Brussels and peas and sweet corn in there. Okay. Now, the last thing is the meat. There we are. So we've got 2 chicken breasts in there, which I've cut into half, you know, just to help it cook a little bit better. It comes with 2 little sausages, and it comes with 2 bits of stuffing. Now what I've done is add, what's that thing gone? I've added 3 of these sausages. These are like herb sausages, so that just that's they're 3. What I did, I've cut them each one into like 3 or 4 pieces because I wanted them to cook. I do like, you know, I cut them into bite-sized pieces, and I like them to cook evenly. Okay, so very good there. Now, I'm going to try and scrape this out. It comes with a sachet of gravy already, but I don't use that. I like to use my own Bisto gravy. Now, yeah, it's been in the oven for a while. It's not totally too dried out. There's still some moisture in there, which is good. And okay, so that's that. And then the last thing. See, that's what we got so far, man. This is a huge dinner. And last thing, put the gravy on there. I don't know if you can see. Now this is hot. It's thick gravy. That's the thing, if you want thick gravy, put slightly less water in it than half a pint, or put a little bit more granules than 4 teaspoons. And of course, you know, you alter that accordingly if you want thin gravy, you know. Anyway, there you have it. So the meat was, let's see, 6 sausages for £1.50. I had 3 sausages, so that's 75p for the sausages. That's £2 for the chicken with the stuffing and the bits of bacon. So also that's £2.75. Yeah, £2 plus 75. Then we've got a little bit for the potatoes, the peas, the carrots. They're all dirt cheap anyway, and you buy them in a sort of ½ kilo bag or whatever. And turns out really, really cheap. I'm going to put a bit of there you go. The salt's working now. The other day I couldn't get any salt out of it at all. Okay, but put a bit of salt on it. What it might be is if you hold the salt over the dinner, which is producing steam, that's probably what's clogging up the thing. Best thing you do, I think, is put it in your hand and then sprinkle it over. You know. Anyway, but yeah, you know, this is so you got your vegetables. I mean your Brussels sprouts here. They're the button. They're called button sprouts. I think these are about £1 and change, bit of change. You get about approximately 70 of them in there. That's good. That's the sausage. One of those 3 sausages that I added to it. Yeah, it's well cooked. I do like it sort of well baked, and you can taste the herbs in there. These are very good. These in Cumberland, they're very nice. So yeah, you got £2.75 for the actual meat dinner. Then just another quid or so for the potatoes, the vegetables. That's the beauty of it. If you buy it in frozen, you can just have a handful of each. You don't, you know, if you buy it, if you open up a tin, you've got to use up the whole tin. If you buy it frozen, you just take what you want, you know, put the rest of it back in the freezer. So that's why I prefer frozen, purely for convenience. But like I say, with the tomorrow, it's the start of the Asda challenge, how many dinners can I make out of £25? I've already done the Farm Foods one, Farm Foods challenge. Have a look at that. But I've got 2 bags of potatoes. As well. Okay, there we go. 2 of them. They're £1.15 each. Then I got a bag of carrots for like 50p. I've got some broccoli. That was like 55. Anyway, that'll be tomorrow. So I'm going to be showing you some dirt cheap dinners. And going to be wholesome. If you have watched the Farm Foods challenge, this will be different because I've managed to get hold of a whole bunch of different products. The Farm Foods was mostly, mostly fish pasta, that kind of thing. This is completely different. I've I want to get away from pasta and fish for a while. I've been eating it for like, a bunch of days on that challenge. Anyway, that's today's dinner. 2 chicken breast with bacon, with 2 sausages and stuffing, then 3 added sausages, roast potatoes with parsnips. I forgot to mention those. Then I've got Brussels, peas and sweet corn and onion gravy. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.